Kicks off today, and with that, plenty of questions from you about what you can write off and what you can't. So 3 questions that we're going to answer for you tonight. Is personal protective equipment like masks and hand sanitizer tax deductible? Can employees write off a home office for all of you work from home folks? And is the IRS pushing the tax deadline again? So first question, we'll tackle the PPE one. Is that going to be tax deductible? Our sources for this, the Internal Revenue Service, as well as Cherry Bekaert LLP. So taxpayers have historically received a deduction for medical expenses, stuff like doctor's visits or medication that health insurance doesn't cover. The IRS also says that includes PPE like masks, gloves, and hand sanitizer. So we can verify PPE is tax deductible, but there is a catch here. Existing IRS rules require medical expenses exceed 7.5% of your adjusted gross income to qualify. So just keep in mind that deduction is not going to apply to everyone. Now, the second question here, with all this work from home that's going on, can employees write off a home office? Our sources for this, the IRS and accounting firm Maxwell Locke and Ritter. So the government used to allow everyone to take a home office deduction if they had the setup. That changed in 2017 when Congress passed the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. The IRS warns only self-employed people, independent contractors, and gig workers qualify for this now. Basically, Maxwell Locke and Ritter explains if you get a W-2, then you don't get the deduction. So we can say here it is false that employees can write off a home office on their taxes, although, as we mentioned, self-employed people and contractors still can. So now this third question here is about the IRS pushing the tax deadline again this year. Our sources for this, the IRS itself, TurboTax, and CPA Practice Manager. So the IRS confirmed earlier that this year's deadline is April 18th. There's no indication that's going to change. TurboTax and CPA Practice Manager also confirm that deadline. So for this one, we can go ahead and say, no, the IRS is not going to be pushing the tax deadline again this year. Keep in mind, if you have something you'd like our team to verify, you can always reach out. Send us an email to the address on your screen.